The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, it was a big night for future Cub Shohei Ohtani becoming MLB's first two-time unanimous MVP last night. Now, as the Cubs have announced, or at least leaked out information, that it could be a $500 million contract, the biggest baseball contract in history, but they are going for it in free agency. They are going for Ohtani to bring him here. Some of the stats of his past year.
Ohtani, hey!
Whoa! He led the AL with, and these are stats, Kenzie. I know you don't get impressed by stats too much.
Oh, I know he's good.
You know he's good.
But what if we had numbers to tell you how good he was?
It just takes Brian so long to read the numbers.
He's going to do it. He's going to do a good job.
I black out halfway through.
He's going to do a good job.
You
Stay focused.
You can't hear one sentence.
You go everywhere.
You sounded so hurt when you said that.
I did. I actually am. I said long. I said one sentence of stats. Here we go. He led the American League with 44 homers and hit 304. I know you want everybody to bat 1,000. We understand that. 304 is pretty good.
304 historically very good.
Yeah, with those 44 homers, with 96 RBIs, with 20 stolen bases.
Mm-hmm.
And this season ended early for him at September 3rd when he had the oblique injury. So he had another several weeks he could have even padded those stats. Now, on the other side of the ball, he was
This
10.
is not one sentence.
Okay, but no, that's the
You
stats.
understand?
Well, he used a semicolon, actually. It's a semicolon.
Okay,
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
putting up words and phrases and clauses.
There you go.
In clauses?
Because he has an accent in that song.
He does, in fairness.
Thank you.
I don't often side with Brian. But
Let it
Brian
be noted.
is correct.
Let it be noted at 7:03, Kenzie agreed with me for a
It's
change.
a miracle.
So let's stop right there. That's the offensive side of the ball.
Okay.
What do you think?
That's great.
Okay, on the defensive
I'm a
side.
little worried about his arm, but I think it'll be fine.
Well, he's got some injuries, but yes, on the hill, he was 10-5, a 3.14 ERA, and 23 starts on the mound, striking out 167.
That's very good.
Insane. Also, if those stats don't impress you, when they went to him and announced that he was the MVP, they went to his house and he had a dog on his lap. He was sitting there with a nice little petting a dog while he was
Why
sitting
does that
there.
matter? Why is that part of the stats?
Because he's that.
He's the first player with 304 batting average with the dog on his lap.
Well, his petting rate was through the roof.
Oh, my
The
God.
pets per minute.
Absolutely. He likes dogs. That's not a good thing. He likes dogs. Has a little doggy on his lap. It was nice.
Can I ask you a question, Brian?
Sure.
You referred to him as future Cub Shohei Ohtani. You're doing this thing where you build it up, and it reminds me of when I was single and I would go on a first date with somebody, and then I would leave the first date and picture the rest of our lives together, and it would inevitably lead to disappointment.
Yes.
You're doing that. Why are you doing that?
Because that's what I think is going to happen. And I don't care. Spend the $500,
you
bring
do
him
care.
here.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Of course, Cubs fan want him to come here and kill it and bring another World Series. I have a fear when players get paid too much, they don't perform to the level they are. Now, Bryce Harper's proven that with the Phillies, a $300-some million deal. He has performed. They haven't won it, but they've been to 2 World Series.
Honorary Cub, actually, one
Yeah.
World Series.
Bryce Harper?
Yeah.
But not with the Phillies. He did win it with the Nationals.
He actually did it. It was the year after he left. Irrelevant.
That's right. He did win it with the Nationals, but he hasn't won one.
He only went to 1 World Series with the Phillies. You gave him 2, but he's only been to 1.
That's it.
Anyways, okay.
Kenzie, more stats. Hang on. I forgot. My bad. My brain got messed up.
Here's my
there.
question real quick, though.
Yes.
You called Bryce Harper an honorary Cub because he was friends with Chris Bryant?
And he should have came to the Cubs.
Are you going to call Shohei Ohtani an honorary Cub when he signs with the Giants or the Dodgers?
How dare you?
I'm just preparing.
Shut your whore mouth.
Well, according to Kenzie, he did have sushi with Seiya Suzuki, so yes, he's an honorary Cub.
Okay, got it. I just want to make sure.
They are friends.
They're very good friends.
They are.
Even though he was giving out baseball gloves at the same time in Japan. When he was supposed to be in
Busy guy.
Chicago, he somehow got to Japan. He teleported to Japan to give out those gloves and got back to get
That's a lot
sushi.
of money. That's what money does.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He donated to charity. Sorry.
Oh, it's going to be great when he gets here. White Sox, your White Sox case made a trade while you slept. Aaron Bummer is gone. Now, Kenzie brought up yesterday about names of players like Justin Fields,
Play football.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball or Lonzo Bench. Aaron Bummer is his name. Of course, we know Aaron Bummer, but how do you think that guy lived his whole life? Aaron Bummer.
I'm trying to figure out what, I'm sure he got bullied. I'm trying to figure out what they would have done with his last name.
Well, it depends.
Okay.
It depends what, you know what I mean? Like, say did he mess up with a girl? Like, did you do something embarrassing? Like, what are you going to rhyme it with?
That's what I'm trying to figure out is what's the rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'll just say it. And then you can dump me if I'm not supposed to say it.
Get your finger ready, Brian.
Okay, I just be ready because I don't know what to say it. But I remember, like, you don't see it coming until it happens. And there was a girl in my high school who didn't know she was supposed to like shave in certain areas, and then everyone called her VaJungle for like 3 years. So like, yeah, it's all about like you don't know. And I thought that was so mean.
Okay. There's no way I'm dumping VaJungle.
VaJungle.
People are hearing that over the air broadcast.
So mean.
And-
Virginia VaJungle. That's what she was called.
That poor
I'm like,
girl.
that sucks.
Where's she today?
I don't know. I was just in hiding. I don't think she has social media. That was a tough one. And like, shout out to her to be the sacrificial lamb because I think everyone else was like, we better get to shaving. That's not good.
Well, she took one for the team, as they say.
She did.
Sort of a martyr.
Yeah.
That's what she thought she was going to be popular. She was one of the first to put out. It backfired. It backfired. Man,
There should be a parade for her.
I know.
What, this woman, she's a
was like-
pioneer.
I know. And she gets, who saw that coming? Not me.
Oh, God. By the way, in this trade, a guy that
what's up?
I'm sorry, for Aaron Bummer. It's 4 players you probably won't ever see play for the White Sox. But Nicky Lopez, who played for Naperville Central High School, he's 28 years old. He is part of the trade to come back. Got a hometown guy coming to the White Sox.
Right on.
The Blackhawks lost to Tampa Bay Lightning last night 4-2, but Connor Bedard has done something, again, amazing. He scores 26.5% of all the Blackhawks goals so far this season. That's 9 of 34. That's the highest percentage of any team goals scored by a player. He's 18. He's new. And Wayne Gretzky, the great one, says he's better than everybody thought.
Wow.
And he got so much press to be the best, what he was, a generational player. And Wayne Gretzky says he's better than all that hype.
That's not a bad endorsement.
It's a great endorsement. Bulls can get payback on the Magic a few nights ago. Tonight, the in-season tourney, the Red Court, against the Magic tonight.
Oh, boy.
I love the Red Court. Case hates it. I don't know if Kenzie's indifferent on it or not. The
It's a little pizzazzy. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. Bears at the Lions. Lions minus 7.5. And it'll be Justin Fields' game back. Lions are good. They haven't won a division in 30 years.
The Lions are favored by a touchdown over the Bears. I can't remember the last time that's happened.
I don't have that stat, but
I know. Sorry, I just bring that
that's,
on you.
No, that's okay. That's fine. We can look it up. But 30 years since they won the division, and they're on a roll. And Dan Campbell's getting job offers from all colleges that have openings. The Lions should give him a lifetime contract right now.
I don't know if I would agree with that, but they should be happy with their decision.
They should be happy and keep him there without question. But Harper, my girl, will have a prediction on Q101's Facebook page shortly.
How's she doing? Is she mostly right this year?
She is above 500.
Oh, better than the Bears.
Better than the Bears and better than most of the talking heads out there. She's doing great. She's doing wonderful. Finally, Jim Harbaugh and Michigan agreed to accept the 3-game suspension that Harbaugh has. So he will not coach next week in the Michigan-Ohio State game, the biggest rivalry in sports. But he said they're just going to let it go. And he already lost one game. He'll lose this week's game and then the Ohio State-Michigan game, which is sad. But we don't have to worry in Michigan because remember, Sharon Moore, the coach that filled in, who kicked ass last week against Penn State and got very emotional talking about his guy and his players, Jim Harbaugh, when interviewed after the game.
To win on the road in this environment when there were doubts, Sharon, what does it mean to you?
I want to thank the Lord. I want to thank Coach Harbaugh. I love you, man. Love the shit out of you, man. This is for you. For this university, the president, our AD, we got the best players, best university, best alumni in the country. Love you guys. These guys right here. These guys right here. These guys did it. These guys did it, man. It's all to him, man. Love you.
Thank you, Coach.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, Grammy-nominated Foo Fighters with Brian and Kenzie, and we'll get to Clash with Kenzie in a second. One more time, we've been talking all morning about God Bless the Gravy, our food drive, and today is the day we want to really highlight it and get to our goal. We wanted to do that when we started today, because even though it goes all the way through next week, it's going to get crazy next week with family, but people continue. We hit our goal, and we're so stoked about that, which was 30,000 meals. People continue to donate and add on. I want to just highlight Kevin, who just dropped $262. And Monica also donated. And Eric threw in $26. And Ann, $52. And Diane, $25. So we're now at 32,571 meals. Our goal was 30,000 meals. Please keep donating at Q101.com. Go to the top. God bless the
This
gravy.
is the most we've ever done so far.
It's
This
the
is
most.
crazy.
Yep. We're going to get to a total of about 100,000 meals over the last couple of years with this way it's going. And, you know, you guys are making my heart get big, 2 times as big as it was before.
Because you're very grinchy. It started small.
Very black and small.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is incredible. So keep donating, even though we've hit our goal, and we'll highlight some businesses later on. And why we do this, why we help you out, and you help us out, free stuff. Q101's Twisted Christmas, night 4, the finale night with Young the Giant, the Gaslight Anthem. It's going to be so good that final night, partying on Friday night. 312-591-8300. Call right now to compete against Kenzie and clash with Kenzie in a trivia contest. Call right now.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
All right, here we go. Last one of the week. Clash with Kenzie for the tickets for Q101's Twisted Christmas Night 4. Young the Giant, the Gaslight Anthem. This is the finale night. It'll rage all night long, and you could be there, Amy in Chesterton, if you beat Kenzie in a trivia contest. Ahoy, tell us something real quick about yourself.
Ahoy, good morning. My name is Amy. I run a hydraulic shop in Gary, Indiana, and I'm currently in there with my boys of my shop.
Oh, cool.
All the boys hanging out?
Are they helping you? Are you going to phone a friend?
Well, so that's what, one, I walked into them playing baseball, and 2, I was like, guys, I'm on hold, and I was like, every time I hear, parents are driving their kids, and sometimes you let the kids in the back seat help, so I feel like I might range in that category.
It's unbelievable. Case, you're up to bat. You have to help me, too.
Okay, got it. I wrote the questions, but I'll help you.
Yeah, help me.
Maybe get him working on the car instead of playing baseball back there, though.
It seems like a bad place to play baseball in.
Yeah, sounds fun.
It's me against an entire shop.
Here we go. Here we go. On the count of 3, call heads or tails. 1, 2, 3. Call it.
Heads.
It is heads. And first one to 5 wins. So here we go. Let's see here, Amy. Question number 1. The Flintstones lived in what city?
Bedrock.
Bedrock is right. Amy's on the board. Kenzie, what is the name of the McDonald's barbecue-flavored pork sandwich introduced in 1981?
McRib.
McRib.
'Tis the season, baby.
It's back, right?
I'm going to get one today, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I look forward to it every
They're
year.
delicious.
They're the best.
It's amazing. That was my barbecue when I was a kid. Like, the first barbecue I ever had was a McRib.
Famous Dave who? I'm all about the McRib.
Whoop,
I
whoop.
worked at Famous Dave's.
I know.
Did you guys mock the McRib when you were there and kind of go like, we have real barbecue?
Listen, I wasn't the founder of Famous Dave's. I was just walking around my slippers and shoes trying to get my minimum wage. So, no.
You seem like a defender of the meat.
No. Hey.
Of their meat.
Call me a whore.
No, I did not.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I don't care what Brian says about you, Kenzie. I like you.
Jesus. Whatever. Okay, here we go.
1-1, back to Amy.
Amy, Billy Joel gave a lengthy list of 20th century events in which song? 3.
We Can't Stop the Fire. Or We Didn't Start the Fire.
Oh,
What do you want me to do, Brian?
I guess she got it right.
She got it right.
Use
We're
its
gonna give it
first
to her.
answer. Well, Kenzie can decide.
That's fine.
Okay.
I always think of the parody from The Office. Ryan started the fire.
All right.
It's 2-1 and back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, an entertainer who makes their voice appear to come from a dummy of a person or an animal is called what?
A ventriloquist.
That's right. It's a ventriloquist. Back to Amy.
Yep.
What is better known? What's the better known name of Japanese horseradish? 3.
Is it that green stuff?
2. I need a name.
Wasabi?
Oh, got it last second.
Is that it?
That is it.
green?
I think one of those guys yelled that to you. One of those guys yelled that helping you out there?
She got
No,
one before the buzzer.
stuff.
All right, 3-2.
And back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what artist performed the title song Mbop?
It's
3.
Oh, I'm gonna mess it up. Is it Hanson?
It is Hanson.
I almost said Harrison.
Good job.
Which one is it?
3-3.
Yes, back to Amy.
Amy, Andrew Ridgeley formed the band Wham with what other artist?
George Michael.
George Michael. 4-3. Kenzie,
Legend.
what city do Batman and Robin patrol?
Gotham.
Gotham is right. 4-4. Here we go. Next one wins. Here we go.
Any question?
Amy,
Yeah.
Miranda Cosgrove starred in what hit Nickelodeon series about a girl who starts her very own web show?
iCarly.
iCarly is right.
I know the guys at the shop knew that one.
Hey, it's iCarly. iCarly. Congratulations. You are going to Q101's Twisted Christmas Night 4, the Gaslight Anthem, Young the Giant. You are there.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Thank you, girlfriend.
hilarious.
You know, in the vibe of giving
The
and
spirit of
thankful,
giving.
thank you. You know, the vibes. We are also going to give out a pair.
Yeah, let's hold
To
tight.
everybody.
Let's do that. And everybody listening in 3 minutes, listen for God Bless the Baby, and then you are at the show too.
Yes, everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Except me.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and let's do that one thing that gets you free stuff.
God bless the baby.
312-591-8300. Call right now. Caller 10 per Kenzie. Another pair of tickets for Q101's Twisted Christmas. That would be night 4. You're so generous with all these tickets.
I love giving away stuff.
Pockets full of tickets just hanging out there.
I love giving away things.
It's
You guys
super nice.
You get mad at me because then people text in like, "Can I have them?" And I'm like, "I'm fine with it." You're like, "Nope, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't have tickets." Kenzie, stop saying that.
Yeah, Kenzie's on the text line. Goes, sure, take them.
I don't care. Sounds fun. I
Not
get
my,
it.
not my tickets. Not my shirt.
I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
So, caller 10 will get more tickets to Q101's Twisted Christmas. We want you in. You can go buy the tickets at Q101.com. Do that to guarantee them. And then give the free ones to somebody else or keep the free ones, give away the paid ones, whatever. Just get to the event. But caller 10 is there for Young the Giant, Gaslight Anthem. After a whole week of shows is going to be amazing. And speaking of God Bless the Baby, we had a monumental thing happen about 45 minutes ago. So we've been doing the food drive for about a month or so. God Bless the Gravy. We do it every year. We try to get 30,000 meals set up. And this morning we were just a little bit short. And boy, did people come through. And we're now at 32,571 meals for the Greater Chicago Food Depository.
Yay!
You guys did it. You did it. We just asked, and it's so hard for us, trust me, for me and Kenzie to sit here and ask for money when really it's all about
It's a bit Akko Taco.
Yeah, it's the Greater Chicago Food Depository, but why do we ask for money, Kenzie, as opposed to food?
Okay, so here's the deal, is that each dollar equals 3 meals, which is super impressive. I mean, you can't even get, like, dollar menus at places don't even exist. It's like $1.99 within the tax. It just, a dollar really, unfortunately, doesn't go that far anymore, but it still does at, the Greater Food Depository. So that is what's awesome. It's local mouths being fed. So now we've provided over 30,000 meals locally.
Love it.
And I love that. I'm so excited. I know there's a lot of things you can choose, especially this time of year. There always is, but especially this time of year when it comes to donating, there's so many choices you can make, and it can be really overwhelming, right?
Yeah,
because
of course.
You're also trying to create like a magical holiday between Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, right? It's like there's a lot of holidays condensed. There's parties. There's this. I totally get that it can be overwhelming. So it means so much to Brian and I that what you were able to give, like, this is the one that you chose. And I love that it's like, here you are, you're local, and you're helping out your community. I just think that makes a huge difference.
We are all family here, and it helps. And I want to just shout out people that have donated. Yesterday at the end of the show, we talked about businesses in Chicago. This is your time to step up and get noticed. And we've had Adam from ACDC Closets that's given so much money. And even today, he threw in another big batch of money we'll get to in a second. But individuals like Kevin checked in just a minute ago, $262. Monica donated. Eric, $26.
Wow.
Yeah, and $52.
What's our total right now?
So the total right now is $10,857, which goes to 32,571 meals.
Holy crap. This is the most we've ever done.
It is.
Keeps growing.
Yep. It's saving lives. That's no joke, because the Greater Chicago Food Depository distributes this food to 800 food banks. Wherever you hear Q101 on the over-the-air radio, we reach about 100 miles outside of the city. It helps because they distribute the food to all these food banks. And getting to some of the businesses that donated that really went crazy yesterday when Twin Anchors Restaurant dropped $1,000, a grand.
That's so awesome.
That's 3,000 meals and the greatest ribs in Chicago since 1932.
It really helped get us there because I think it's easier, not easier, but when people see like a finish line goal, it's really lofty when you start. I'm like, we have $0 and we would like 30,000 meals.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So big donations like that, when then we're able to say, okay, we're just 1,000 away, or we're just this, it helps put things in perspective. Like, oh, I want to contribute to that with 100 or 200. So it really put us in a way better position.
I mean, Twin Anchors, I can't ask for a better restaurant to do it. A Chicago icon of ribs. If you've never been in Old Town and gotten them, I mean, the sauces you can buy anywhere, and their chicken and burgers and pulled pork. Oh, you want to be a hero at Thanksgiving? Get your ribs at Twin Anchors and bring them to Thanksgiving. And bring the sauce.
Kidding. If you're not cooking, go support a local business that supported our community.
And then another one these are the surprising ones that you don't think of. We mentioned people like the bigger places like a Portillo's or Walgreens as a Chicago business. Hey, want to donate? But
Mr. Walgreens.
Mr.
Bring
Walgreens.
us some cash.
Where are you at? Delish Cakes donated $500. It's a wedding cake place in Bloomingdale, Illinois.
Love Bloomingdale. My husband is from Bloomingdale, and we're big bloomers over here. He was a Lancer.
Yeah, the Lancer was the mascot of his high school.
Yes, I don't know why you're laughing about that.
Because I think Lancer's a funny name. I wait for Wildcats. I wait for Panthers, not Lancers.
Lancers,
Fencers.
not Panthers.
Yeah. But as Kenzie can describe the cakes better than I can from that Delish Cakes place, they're really top-notch, high-quality stuff. They make a presence at your wedding. So
their cakes. I went and looked them up, and I'm like, oh my God, these are really pretty. They have this really pretty baby cake, and I'm like, maybe I should use that for my baby shower.
Oh, that's great. And then Adam at ACDC Closets have donated every few days. He says he'll even throw in another big batch if you hit a goal on his social media pages. So at ACDC Closets, high-quality closet design. He's a one-man band. He does it all himself, and I love that about our listeners that have created these small businesses. And the small ones, well, I guess I wouldn't call Twin Anchors a small business, but at the end of the day, there's people out there that could drop $5,000 on this thing pretty easily, right?
I mean, there's a lot of money in this world. It is crazy. People are at different levels. Like, my mom's on vacation right now for work, so it's halvesies of vacation, right?
Yeah.
So her and my dad are in California, and they had to go to like a bougier area because they both work for Anderson Windows. And she said the people around them at this restaurant were like, they're talking about fundraising the way we are, right? But they were like, well, we need $80 million to make our goal by the end. And my mom's like, oh my God, I'm over here like, well, I can't add avocado to this bowl. Like, just people live different lives, man. It's crazy.
Can I get Mott sticks? I don't know. No, it's too expensive.
I am guilty of being at like Home Goods, right?
Yeah.
And being like, oh my God, I love this cute little Christmas tree decoration. And going online, like I will take a picture of it, Google image search it, and make sure that I'm getting the best price. Because if I Google image search it and like the website that it initially came from is cheaper, I have actually been at Home Goods and technically bought tons of things, but all like online from the original distributor because it was cheaper. I'm the worst.
No, that's the best. You're doing the right thing.
I hope there's a day in my life when it comes to bills that it's like that's fine.
Yeah.
The extra $3, like that's okay.
It'd really be cool to go into a store and buy something and not think about the price.
And not think about it. Could you imagine that life?
No.
There are a lot of people out there who live like that. Like it doesn't. And they wouldn't care if they're like, did you know that online this was $4 cheaper? They'd be like, yeah, but I was at the store.
There's some woman on you follow some of these moms groups now, right, on Facebook?
I do.
So Megan's followed them
From a distance?
Yes, they are hilarious. And some woman said, my husband bought the biggest Yeti cooler you could have. Like he's a fisherman. He's going to go like a deadliest catch and load it up. It's been sitting in our living room. I'm going to give it away. And I was like, whoa, Megan, what's that thing look like? Because those things cost, the Yeti big coolers are like $500.
Oh, yeah.
I said, put your name on the list on there. We'll try to get it. And she's like, well, it's been sitting in the guy's living room. Who knows what he's been doing with it? And the woman said, he's done nothing with it. I'm giving it away as opposed to just selling it.
What are you doing with it? Was he riding it like a horse?
I don't know. I don't know.
Mean?
I don't know what this guy did with it. If he didn't go fishing with it, I don't know what he's doing with it. I don't know what's going on in the Yeti cooler.
Obviously didn't use it because it's for sale.
Can I bleach a Yeti cooler before I use it?
It's like American Pie scene over here. What do you think's happening?
My sandwiches are going to go in there.
Oh, my gosh.
But I said, she's not selling it. She's giving it away. The biggest Yeti cooler.
Oh.
So get us on the list. I want that.
Because we have our neighborhood site that, like, and I love it because people are always posting, like, their kids' clothes. Because your kids just grow out of stuff sometimes with tags on it, right? You didn't make it to that, whatever. Or sometimes they skip, like, sizes really, really fast. So you didn't get to all the clothes, all that stuff.
Right.
So I love getting things on there. And we'll sell stuff, too, like, for my son. Like, we're not using this toy anymore or whatever. And whenever a friend comments on it, you're like, oh, we have to give it to him now. Like, we can't be like, well, sell us the $3. Like, it's like, oh, crap. I really wanted to sell this.
Oh, man. Well, listen, while we've been talking here, God bless the gravy. It's at Q101.com. Right at the top, there's a button that says God bless the gravy. Hit that, and it gives you another button to get to the donation. We added $100 more. That's 300 more meals. Elizabeth said, thanks for making my morning. B&K, $52. And Bietta checked in with another $50. So please, even though we've hit our goal, let's keep going, because now the total meals you guys have helped us raise is $32,877 for the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Let's just keep going today. We did it today, this hard push, because next week's going to be crazy for you, planning for Thanksgiving and all family and running around. So thank you for helping us get the goal. We're almost at $11,000. Donate anything you can, because $5 helps, whatever you can do. And the businesses out there, the big businesses, Twin Anchors, Delish Cakes, AC/DC Closets. Where is our Portillo's? Where is our app?
Walgreens.
Electronics, Walgreens, the people we love, and we love their places. Where are you guys
We've been
at?
supporting them for years.
Oh, my God. I've spent thousands. Come on, let's go.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Well, we're about 6 minutes away from the next opportunity at Q101 Twisted Christmas tickets for the Black Keys. Night 1 kicks off the week in about 2 weeks. And then you get into the exclusive You Can't Buy This deal.
Okay.
The Black Keys record hang at the Empty Bottle, where they DJ for you. They do whatever they want. Just you sit there in a small setting. You cannot get in unless you do it through Brian and Kenzie.
This is where you can really twerk.
Yeah, you can. This is the twerk festival.
Yeah, this is where instead of moshing, you twerk. This is your DJ set.
Yeah, you mosh at the Aragon and you twerk at the Empty Bottle.
Different muscles. It's a really good night, for working out.
Yeah.
Turn that Apple Watch on. The activity points.
Get that exercise in.
Do you think they have a moshing? I've never even looked. Maybe it's under other.
Wait a minute. Explain this to me.
What?
If you twerk, is there a twerking setting on your Apple Watch?
No, but okay, so you can go to activity and you can monitor. There's like a million different workouts. I wonder if moshing's on there.
You tell me. I don't have an Apple Watch.
Oh.
We'll just sit here and wait.
Well, no, there's a lot. I think I understand.
I would love it if there was a twerking setting.
There's dancing, I think, is what you could do.
Oh.
But I wouldn't put moshing and dancing. Maybe there's jumping.
Well, moshing is, listen, I can't calculate calories by twerking by me. I've been in mosh pits before. I can say it's very sweaty and dirty when I leave them.
Ew.
Well, because you get other people's BO on you half the time, when you're in a pit. Now, twerking, I can't speak to.
I got stuck in one mosh pit, and it was horrifying. It was on accident, and I'm like, I can't do it again. I can stay very far away from stages.
I need to hear more about that.
No, it was horrible.
What was the band?
I was just excited because I got there early.
Yeah, but what was the band? Or the artist or whatever?
I can't say that.
You have to say it.
I'm not going to say it.
We're not going on until you say it.
But listen, I got there early.
Uh-huh.
And it was at Lala, and I got there very early.
All right.
Or who?
Wait. And I stood very close to the stage, excited about my standing position, only to just get attacked. And I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea that happened. At the front, I was so upset. I kept getting shoved. I was like, excuse me.
I just picture Kenzie laid on a blanket, had some wine and cheese.
I didn't know people did that up there.
You know what's funny, Brian? At Riot Fest this year, during the Turnstile set, there was a group of people that had a blanket and were prepared for a picnic, basically. Yeah. And they got so annoyed when people started to rush the stage for Turnstile. I was like, this is on you. It's not on us.
Right.
I didn't know this would happen up there. I was like, I tried to get out and I was crawling. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It was like Vietnam.
It was horrible. I went and sat on the hill. I'm like, this is not for me.
So now we have to hear what the artist was.
No.
We have to.
It was Meek Mill.
Okay, what's wrong with that? Don't be embarrassed about Meek Mill.
I didn't see it coming. No, just sing along.
Was it in the beginning of the set, or is it Dreams and Nightmares, the song I'm thinking of by Meek Mill?
Dreams and Nightmares.
Yes.
Would be dropped. So he doesn't start with his biggest hit. Have you ever been to a concert?
What I'm saying, I've not seen Meek Mill live. No, I have not seen that.
No, you understand how concerts work?
I'm
just
aware.
Open up with the number one song I've ever produced.
Case, you just told me the other day about an artist that came out and played their hit first, and then you told me this just this morning.
Oh, I did see a band on Wednesday, the band Beach Fossils at the Metro. They did open with their new hit single.
They opened with the hit.
I was like, all right, I guess I could go home now. I'm good.
That is very different.
I'm just saying they might build up
That
to
is
it
like
that
an
way.
up-and-coming group who wants to grab people by the balls right away.
Well, I'm not saying
It's
that's
different.
A,
Hey, consider me felt up. I was grabbed.
wait, what's the name of the band again?
Beach Fossils.
Beach Fossils. See, they're about the same level as Meek Mill.
They sold at the Metro. Yeah, not doing too bad.
Oh my God, they did good at the Metro.
Would
They
you
They opened for Post Malone.
That's right. I've got an interview with this band coming in 2 weeks. Beach Fossils spent the summer opening for Post Malone.
Yeah.
All right.
We had a lot of quotes about it. It was good.
But I
Good
bet
time.
you Post Malone didn't open with his biggest hits.
No, he did not.
Would you listen? They moshed to just everything then the whole show. While you were sitting there, you were just settled in there, ready to go. And
I'm like, I have such a good spot and I can see everything. And
Yeah.
then I'm like, what's happening? Oh my God.
how long did it get you to feel safe?
I couldn't get out. I'm like, please just let me. I just want to walk out. You can have my spot. Never mind.
Were you screaming for security at all to help you?
You couldn't even see me. It was just my hand. For the love of God. Get me out of here.
Steel toe boots just hitting your fingers.
Oh, it was horrible. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know this would happen up there. I've never been early to anything.
Well, now you know.
I was so excited.
Yeah. One concert ruined by just the mob that came in.
Almost dying. Like, this is horrible.
Oh, boy. Okay, listen, we're about 3 minutes away from a concert where you can mosh at. That would be Q101 Twisted Christmas Night 1.
I will not be in the front.
Ken's going to be right by the barricade, right up front at the Aragon for the
I'm
Black
going to be
Keys.
doing
when they start.
security of a whistle. Settle down.
We'll have that coming up in 3 minutes. First, it's Gil Curtis.
This is not headline news. Once again, Jimmy Kimmel will host the Oscars. And once again, no one will watch the Oscars. There could be a Dukes of Hazzard reboot. But in this one, instead of riding in the General Lee, the Duke boys are cruising around on rascal scooters. China will send new pandas to the United States. Or are they really pandas? Gene Simmons says Kiss is done performing, mostly because at his age he no longer needs the makeup to look terrifying. And Mickey Mouse turns 95 tomorrow. Also turning 95 at Disneyland, the people waiting in line to get on Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. This is not headline news.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.